appearance because I was typing something.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay. How are you?
Well, I feel so. No, sorry, my dog. I feel so great because today
Mm-hmm.
I listened to two new songs. Actually,
Ah.
I they were my favorite songs, but I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know their lyrics well. But
Mm-hmm.
today I read some of
Mm-hmm.
them and I realized they are so lovely. So
Oh,
yeah, I like
can
them.
you share me what these songs are?
Jason Mrazin, you know
Mm-hmm.
him, Jason
Yes.
Mraz. Yeah, and the title was
Mm-hmm.
Lucky, and I'm yours.
Aha. But
Mm.
these are already like old songs, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes,
Yes.
yes, but I still
Why
like
only
them.
now?
I
Why have you listened to these songs just now?
don't know. I what I'm saying is I listen to the songs very
Mm.
often because of the
Yes.
guitar's melody or guitar's melody, but I
Mhm.
didn't know most of the lyrics well. I
Mhm.
cannot hear it well, but when I checked the lyric today, they were so awesome. So yeah,
Yes. especially the one Lucky,
lucky,
or
yeah.
especially the song Lucky. Yes.
Yes,
It's kind of really heart
yeah,
tugging song
yes,
because it's
yes,
talking about two people, right?
yes, yes, right.
Yes.
And the harmony was
Okay.
awesome. Yeah.
Right.
Uh,
I'm guessing that you are this kind of person who are into music or who is
yes,
into music. You
yes,
are?
I do.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So do you play any instrument or do you do vocal
Well,
singing?
what for vocal singing, a little, just a little bit, and for the device, I mean for the
Mm-hmm.
musical device,
Instrument.
yeah, musical instrument, I
Mm-hmm.
play guitar just for a little, but
Mm-hmm.
these days I didn't play that well, that much like before. So when I tried that
Okay.
yesterday, I realized
Mm-hmm.
my play is sucks, so
Yes.
I have to play more.
Just keep on doing it so that
Mm.
you'll achieve what you would want to achieve soon.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So
Mm.
for this day, what are we going to do?
Our topic.
Yes.
I choose I choose one from the material, and
Okay.
it's about mm, messiness, more efficient.
Messiness. Okay.
Yes.
Hold on, I will copy it and I will be sharing it in our
Mm.
board.
Okay.
hmm
Mm.
Number three. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. So how many classes did you have this day?
This week I just
Yes.
have one class for
One class?
yeah
Mm-hmm.
for a day, one class for a day. So since I
Okay.
have yeah, so till now I have five
Five
classes.
more.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
No,
okay.
including this four. Sorry.
Including me. I
Yeah.
see it. And
Yeah.
fifth class for tomorrow.
Yes. Yes. Right.
Okay. So,
Mm,
foremost, before we start,
mm, mm.
why this article?
Because I think that's my story. My
Mm-hmm.
friends and especially my parents always told me that I have to clear up all my stuffs before I do
Yes.
something. But that's the
Okay.
point that I can't understand well about them. Like, in this article, it says that by making making messiness in my room or on
Mm-hmm.
my room's board, I can see the materials relationships well, and I can find something that I can find something that I used to. How can I say this? I can find something that
Usually
yeah,
use.
yes, that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we are quite the same in that case because me
Really?
too. Yes, especially at home and in my workplace before.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have this desk that even if I clean it up,
Mm-hmm.
after a minute or after, let's say, after a day, it always goes back to the mess
Yeah, yeah,
that
I
I
know.
always have.
Yeah, I know. Every evening I try to clear up them, but in the afternoon I realize my room is messy again. So I almost give up to be like other person,
Mhm.
and I
Mhm.
started to accept myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Have you ever, or so then, aside from what you have said a while ago,
Mm-mm.
what did who was that? Fredman, the
Mm.
first person, okay, David Friedman, I should say.
Mm-mm.
Uh, what he mentioned in this article was what you have mentioned too, or what you have said. How about this
Mm-mm.
person? What did Barry Isaac mentioned in this article?
Well, I have to check that because it's been a
Mm-hmm.
while since I read that.
Oh, okay.
So, where is it? Huh.
The last
The last,
paragraph.
yeah, paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, he says we often feel stressed because of the
Mm-hmm.
mess, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we tend to miss some kind of opportunity or deadlines because
Mm-hmm.
we are absent-minded by the mess. That's what he
Yes.
said. Yeah. Hmm.
And what is your opinion on what he said?
Well, he has a point because,
Mm-hmm.
well, but I think that's up to the people. I mean, for me, it's fine because
Mm-hmm.
I can remember all the things that I have to do, and for the
Mm-hmm.
most important thing, I just take some memo and take some note to memorize it. But for my
Oh.
friends, she really loves perfectly neat places. So
Ah.
yeah, for her when I lived with her, she was about to crazy because she couldn't concentrate on her work well. And one day she told me that she
Mhm.
screwed up her opportunity to take a kind
Okay.
of interview because of
Yes.
me. And yeah, she blamed that on me. So yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
really?
Yeah, that's
And how did you feel?
I thought that's unfair
Mhm.
because we have how can I say this? We had a border
Mhm.
between
Mhm.
our desk, and the medicine
Okay.
is only for my desk. Her place looks
Mhm.
perfect, but what she told me
Okay.
is because our desks were in the same room, so for her that still looks messy.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I think I got what he or what she said.
Mm-mm.
Even though you had this border to separate
Yeah.
your things from her things,
Mm-mm.
in the thoughts of other people,
Mm.
what they see, they take it as theirs.
Yes, yes,
So
right.
some people are some people are so obsessed with
Mm.
clean.
Yes, yes, it is.
Isn't it?
She
They
did.
are obsessed with yes,
Yeah,
they
she
are obsessed
does.
with this
Yeah.
clean. That's
Yes,
why
yeah.
everything that is messy will be or will like add
Mm.
to their stress level.
Yes. And yeah, that's possible for some people like her, and
Mhm.
but for me, first of all, because of my personality, or yeah, because of my personality,
Mhm.
it's almost impossible to making all the things to be arranged in
Uh-huh.
that way. And second reason is because of my dog. He always
Mhm.
makes the whole whole rooms, yeah,
Cool.
rooms to be messy
Uh-huh.
or dirty.
Okay.
So
Yes.
yeah, for me it's my style. But for Barry is Isaac,
Yeah, Barry Isaac,
yeah,
right?
For Barry Isaac, yeah, maybe
Mm-hmm.
he also has the point.
Okay, right. He also has his point,
Yeah.
and for Friedman, he also has his point, by which we
Mm.
could more relate to him,
Yes,
other than Barry Isaac, right?
yes, right.
Yes. I do wonder,
Mm.
are you still living with this friend of yours, or you separated already?
No, I'm separated already. Yeah, that
Ah.
happened when I was a freshman. I was living in a dormitory,
Mm-hmm.
and
Ah,
I
okay.
yeah, yes. And for my campus life, I mean, for in my university, I spent
Mm-hmm.
2 years in a dormitory with other
Dormitory.
friends. Yes, and
Mm-hmm.
I was sick of their, nagging. So I gave up to live
Right.
with them, and yeah, I separated, and now I'm living with my dog, and it's more convenient for me.
Of course, because you know your space, you know how to handle yourself, you know how
Yes,
things are inside
yes,
your own house, right?
yes, I do.
Okay. And however, was this or did this affect your relationship with her, or let's say
Ah,
your
no.
friendship with her?
No,
No?
that's
Oh, at
fine.
least.
And yeah, she told me she hoped to live with me again
Again.
if she
Okay.
go to Seoul because I will get my job in Seoul. I mean, I will get a job in Seoul too.
Mhm. Mhm.
So she hoped to live with me again if it's possible.
If it's possible.
But what she want is just separate. I mean, to have each
Oh.
one's room. So
Yes.
we need at least 2 rooms in the house. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And will you be taking her in if,
Uh,
let's say, for example, she goes there?
mm. Well, I hope, but it'll
Mhm.
be a little hard for her because,
Mhm.
my dog still pees. I mean, not still,
Okay.
but my dog sometimes pees
Peace.
all
Mhm.
over the house when I
Mhm.
do not come back earlier than he expects.
Yes.
So for my friends, well, she'll be freaking out by the messy places. So yeah, I don't
Correct.
think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. So
Mhm.
anything more that you would want to add, aside from this, aside from what you have mentioned a while ago?
Mm. Well, other stories about this topic.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Can you
Um,
share any other related opportunities, related stories to this
um,
article?
well, what do I have to say?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't searched for other articles for this
Okay.
topic,
Mm-hmm.
and what I'm thinking right now is, well, my ex-boyfriend. He was more like very Zax, and
Mm-hmm.
he arranged all the stuff in a straight line on his desk, and
Okay.
that was somehow creepy just for me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that looks really strange because if I touch some of his stuff and he just ran to the place and
Uh-huh.
make
Some
it,
of his things.
yes, some of stuff like pencil or some kind of like not like a book or some kind of notebook. When I touch
Mm-hmm.
or see some of them and
Mm-hmm.
leave it back, he ran to the ran to his desk and he
Uh-huh.
arranged all the stuffs, and I was really
Again.
shocked. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Ah. Okay. Well, that's not a surprise for me already because I have this, or I
Mm,
also know someone from
mm, mm,
my group of friends before.
mm, mm,
I did not realize that she was like that
mm, mm,
until we came.
mm,
We visited her in their house.
mm,
So when of course when we are just in the school, it's just normal. We just get along, or we just do anything what our friends are doing.
mm,
And when we went to their house,
Yes.
we were so surprised because the house was so neat. And yes, and well, we are not me for me, I am not used to taking off my shoes
Mm-mm.
inside or when I came inside the house.
I,
I think that's also a culture of yours, right? When
well,
you
for my
enter a house,
culture, yeah, we used to take off our shoes for my culture, for
correct.
our culture, yeah.
Yes, yes. That also happens here in the Philippines, but it only is from case to case basis.
Mm-mm.
In our house, we do not do that anymore.
I
So
see.
that's why I wasn't used to taking off my shoes. And when we went there, we were
Mm.
rushing to go inside the house. So we did not remove our shoes, and she got
Uh-huh.
angry at us because we made a mess on the floor,
Mm-mm.
and the arrangement of the slippers were
Mm.
disarranged.
Yes.
That's why can you not enter the room properly? She keeps on telling us
Gosh.
that. Yeah, but anyhow,
Yeah.
it that was not a big problem between us. It
Uh,
was just we were just surprised also.
yes, that's, yeah, that happens too. Yeah, I know.
Two. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, next one. Do you think, I have a question here.
Mm,
Do you think that
mm-mm.
messy people are more less efficient than neat people?
Well, I think that's, I mean, that, how can I say this? That argument
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have, that argument doesn't have sense just for
Mm-hmm.
me because
Mm-hmm.
when I start to, I mean, for my case, if I try to make my place neat
Mm-hmm.
before I start my work, then it takes a
Mm-hmm.
long time and it makes me tired. And after I finish clear, after I finish uh, cleaning up my places, I was
Yes.
exhausted, so I couldn't concentrate on my work. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that idea is somehow nonsense or unfair for some people. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, it's totally up to the
To the
individual
person.
person. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And we call that here, it's written here on the article, we call
Mm.
that kind of mess as, where is that? Organized mess.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yes, that is the term.
Mm-mm.
Although we know that it's a
Mm.
pile of papers, or
Mm-mm.
our desk are full of trash, or let's say piled up folders,
Mm.
books, or
Mm.
anything, we still know where to locate our things.
Yes, yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
When was the last time that uh, you did not organize your things on your desk?
Well, just now, just now.
Just now?
Yes, not that, yeah,
Okay.
not that terrible. Just some of my
Mhm.
cosmetics are on my desk and they are
Mhm.
not arranged well like before.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think it's much easier to use them because what I have to do is just use them and put them on the desk. And I can
Mhm.
remember where they are located in even some days later. So that does not matter to
Oh.
me. But when some of my friends, including my friend that I told you,
Yeah.
they are freaking out when they visit my place and they told me I have to clear up my
Clean.
place. Yeah, really.
Yes.
Uh,
And it's disappointing, or it sometimes is annoying
yes, yes,
when people tell you what to do.
yes, yes.
Isn't
Hmm.
it?
Yes, it is. But one thing that I cannot understand well is, well, I'm not that sensitive, or I don't feel stressed
Mhm.
anymore for the
Mhm.
unarranged stuffs. But
Yes.
what makes me feel stressed
Feel
is
stressed.
like
Mhm.
the dirt. dirty things on the air. How can I say that?
The you mean the one that was an issue in your country before?
Yes, somehow.
The
Oh,
microdust that
yeah, dust,
yes.
micro dust. Yes,
Mhm.
in our home, if we don't clear clean it well with,
Mhm.
how can I say
Mhm.
this? Hold on, please. I think I have to check
The dust
the
will what?
how can I call, I forgot the word. Hold on. If we don't
Okay.
if we don't vacuum our room that often, and then we can
Mhm.
find a lot of micro dust on
Mhm.
the or in the air
On
on
the
the
air.
air,
Yes,
yeah,
in
on
the
the
air. In.
in the air, so on is not
Mhm.
right.
Yes.
Okay, in the air.
Yes.
So at least once a at least once a I mean at least once for 2 days. How can I say this? I
Once
vacuum.
in 2 days.
Ah, okay. I vacuum my house
Mhm.
once in 2 days, but
Mhm.
they do not vacuum their dormitory that well. So when I
Their
visit
house.
the
Yes.
rooms, it's so dirty
Mhm.
because of the dust, but they think that's clear. So
Ah.
it's a little bit different for me. For me, messy things are
Okay.
fine, but for dust, I hate them,
Mhm.
really hate them, and especially for my dog's fur, I
Mhm.
can't stand with them. So I clean my
Mhm.
room every day. But for them, yes, it's somehow opposite.
Oh, okay. I now get what you mean a while ago when you mentioned about the air and it's
Yeah,
full of dust. We
yeah.
call that as dusty.
Yeah, dusty. So the room is
Yes.
dusty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Correct.
mm,
Oh, I see. I realized that too.
mm.
However, in my case, I don't do some vacuuming because, yeah, I didn't know, but I'm too lazy to duster up my things.
That's fine if you're fine with that. Yeah, but for me, just for me, it's
Yeah,
not
I
good.
can live with
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mm.
How about this one? This could happen. How about if you know where your things are, even if it's messy?
Yes.
However, what if, for example, somebody cleaned your mess for you? How do
Well,
you react? And you cannot find your things.
well, maybe there'll be a little bit. I will be a little bit upset about that because there's the
Mm-hmm.
possibility that she or he threw threw away some of my important notes. I
Things,
guess,
yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because in my case, my mother is really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my mother, how can I say this? For
Your
her,
mother.
yeah, for her, cleanliness is the most important thing in the world. So
Okay.
yeah, when I was a high school student and middle school, or
Mm-hmm.
even younger than that, she
Mm-hmm.
used to clean my room when I was in school. And come back, when I came back home, I was freaked out. Of course, sometimes it's fine, but sometimes I have my own diary and some other
Mm-hmm.
stuff that I made. One day
Mm-hmm.
she threw away,
Personally,
yeah,
yes.
one day she threw away some of my work. I was making a doll, and she threw away because she thought that as a
Oh,
waste. I know that was suck. It was
yes.
suck, but anyway, that was my work, and she threw it away.
Mm-hmm.
So I was, yeah, screaming to her like, "Why did you do
Oh,
that?" Yeah.
yes.
Mm,
Aha. I see. I've been in the same situation too before.
mm,
However, right now, since I'm already an adult,
mm,
even though my mother would come into the room and
mm,
clean the room, I would say that if you think if you're not sure if it's a trash
mm,
or
mm,
not,
mm.
just leave it be.
Yes.
Yeah. And however, me too. I do not usually
Mm.
gather those things and do not throw it away. I don't know, but maybe I have this personality of keeping things.
Mm-mm-mm.
really close to me, even though it's just a piece of paper with some writings. I
Yes.
really hold on to it. I really don't want to
Throw it
throw it
away.
away.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, sometimes they
Okay.
have a lot of things about me, so I can't understand what my mother and my
Yes.
friends tell me. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, I have a question about cleaning.
Mm.
Since you mentioned it a while ago, how
Mm.
long? How long does it take you to finish cleaning up all your house or
Mm,
the entire
mm,
room
mm.
that you have?
Well, that's up to the ways how I clean my
Mhm.
house. If I just do vacuuming, it takes just
Mhm.
about 20 minutes, so quick. But
20
if I
minutes.
yeah, but if I do like laundry and some other things like wiping, wiping or
Mhm.
mopping is it right? Mopping,
Yes,
mopping,
mopping.
mopping,
Mop.
yeah,
That's
mop,
correct. What your
yeah.
pronunciation is correct.
Yeah, so if I do
Mhm.
mopping, vacuuming, and laundry together at the same time,
Mhm.
then maybe it takes about 1.5 hours.
Oh, you're so quick.
Yes, because I'm used to it, and because of my dog, I have to do a lot of
Ah.
laundries, yeah, often.
Mhm. Okay. Your dog is does it freely roam around your house, or does it stay in a certain area or a space only
Uh,
of the
uh,
house?
it really roam around the house, but
Okay.
for my clothes room
Mhm.
and for
Mhm.
the guest room,
Mhm.
he can't come in because some of my guests and including my family, they are
Mhm.
somehow sensitive to dog's fur. So yeah,
To
it-
dogs.
dog's
Oh,
fur. Yeah.
okay.
Mm.
You mentioned, yes, you mentioned already your family. So in your family alone,
Hmm.
who are or how many members are there in your family, if you don't
Including me,
mind?
four. My parents, I mean my father, mother, me, and brother. Yeah, four.
Ah, okay. So in your family, who do you think has the same characteristic when it comes to organization?
Ah. Well, my mother is opposite to me, and my brother is somehow similar to me,
Okay.
but he is much cleaner than me, and my father is
Mm,
pretending
mm-hmm.
to be clean like my mother, but I think actually he is the
To
same
be
person like
clean.
me. Yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. How about your father?
Well, he is also too much sensitive to dust like me,
Too much
but yeah,
sensitive.
but for the
Oh,
messy or for the messiness, it is fine for him.
yes.
But he's
Mm-hmm.
just pretending to be like my mother. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, we are down to our last
Mm-mm.
question. My
Okay.
last question for you is, do you think being neat has also a disadvantage?
Mm?
Do you
Sorry.
think being neat has
Uh,
also a disadvantage?
well, I
What do
think
you
that does
think?
not have a disadvantage, but forcing someone to be neat
Uh-huh.
can
Mm-hmm.
give them to stress. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
forcing it is not good, but that self is
Yes.
fine. Mm.
Mm-hmm. And there's actually one disadvantage that I could think when it comes to neatness,
Uh,
especially if a neat person
mhm.
meets untidy person, just
Mm,
like let's say like
yeah,
us,
yeah, yeah.
they keep on nagging,
Yes, yes.
isn't it?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like my friends and me. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, well,
Uh,
however, Zoe, our time is already over.
okay.
Yes, and thank you. Do you have any other question?
No, I think it is fine for today.
Okay, okay, so that's it. Have a great day
Mm.
ahead of you. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
bye bye. See you.